Hi all, this is Jeanette Keynes from Jewelry Arts Inc. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set a gorgeous moon-shaped gemstone. It's so beautiful with all the carvings, and I'm going to show you all of the tricks and techniques that we use to show it off to its absolute gorgeous best. So I just want to show off the amazing job that Anne has done. Look at this gorgeous carved, tell me what the stone is.
Labradorite.
Labradorite, there we go. That was just a blank, so you guys are going to pretend you didn't see me have a little stroke here in the middle of the video. Look how gorgeous that is. We got that from Poly Carvings. So what we did was we made a beautiful little bezel, and then you can see from the side, we've made a little like cushion of jet set to hold it because the little like carved tummy is a little rounded. So that's holding everything beautifully in place. And we're getting ready to set. You see how we just have a little bit of metal showing above the stone, like so, like so. Oh, it looks so good. All right, we're gonna set a little bit and then I'll show you guys the next installment. Oh, so good. So good. Love it. So we were just kvelling about how gorgeous this stone is. Look at when you hit the light right. Little chatoyancy. Oh man, so good. So we're getting ready to set, like I showed you before, and I just took a little blue tape and covered up the jump rings because, you know, we all slip from time to time, so it's always better to mummify anything that you might bang into, and it will save you a lot of swearing and unhappiness in having to clean it up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start using the bezel roller, which, as you know, palm of your hand, thumb of your forefinger on either side. And since really we just have these little points on the end, we're going to start here, just like we would with any stone with a sharp point. We're going to start there, and once we get those nice and tight, then we'll move into the center section, the more smooth part, okay? So I'm going to put my fingers over the stone in case I don't slip, or in case I do slip. And you see how my elbow is up in the air, and I'm going to sort of just gently push in and roll that around the point. You see what I mean? The most important thing with any setting that has points or corners is to do them first and get rid of the space. I mean, this has sort of an exotic shape, but honestly, it's no different if you're shedding, dear God, it's no difference if you're setting like a pear shape or anything with corners. The corners have to be done first, because if you get extra space into the corner, you will never be able to get that shit out, okay? So, I'm going to... And you see how I'm rolling the extra space away from the point? Like that. Look how beautiful it is. So now I'm going to go to the other point, and basically I'm going to go back and forth between the 2 points until they're more or less done, and then we'll do the center section. And you notice like all the force is coming from my shoulder. You're never gonna see me setting and like see this kind of a thing. What that means is that you're trying to get your hand to do the work. And really your hand is just holding the tool. All the force comes from your shoulder, yeah? And you notice when I do it, I kind of lean in a little bit. And because people will be like, oh, I'm not strong enough. It really has nothing to do with your strength. You just lean in and use your leverage. You see how I'm just like snuggling around this corner? Okay, take a look. And I'll do a little bit more, but once I'm pretty happy with the corners, then we'll start working in here. Ooh, it's so pretty. I just love him so much. And the Polys are gonna go crazy when they see this, because they love seeing their beautiful work set. Because that's how jewelry's supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to wear it. And we definitely took a good bit of time and filed the top of this bezel like just so that it just gave us a little bit of metal, because this stone curves in, and if you leave too much bezel, it'll end up like covering too much of the stone, and also you can get like weird lumps and stuff like that. So when you have a custom piece, just understand you're probably going to have to customize the bezel a little bit too. Okay, so I'm going to just sweep this away from the corners like this. Beautiful. So now I'm going to turn this over to Anne and let her do some, and then we'll come back and check in. All right, so here's a little progress shot, and put a little tape over the little face. I think he was making faces at her. No, I'm just kidding. She was worried about slipping. But you see how beautiful that's looking? Fantastic. So we have a little more to do, but it's really coming along beautifully. We'll check back in a minute or two. We're almost there. Look how fantastic. Now, if this were like a very hard stone, I might say, let's take the leather mallet and do a little hammering. Labradorite is a beautiful stone, but not like crazy, crazy hard. So I say we are fucking done. We're gonna polish that edge a little bit, and it's gonna look amazing. When we demummify with the tape and everything. So I'll show everybody when all is revealed. I just want to show off how unbelievably beautiful this pendant came out, and did such a gorgeous job. I can't stand it. So fantastic. Hold on, I'll show you the back view. And look at that back view. Just as sexy from the back. Nice work, Anne.